Cual cuerpo boxing to the body. So let's get with it. Let's talk some boxing. I had recently did a live a while ago. I had to try and get my some headphone thing working or my mic working. It wasn't working, so I'm just on the AirPods. And I heard some feedback. It was choppy and echoey. So I'm just restarting this. So hopefully you guys see this. I don't know what's up with this 5G, man. 5G should be fast and reliable. Unless hopefully this stream is will go well. But yeah, man, what is it? May 23rd, we got Alexander Usyk versus Rico Verhoeven. Verhoeven, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I haven't really thought much about this fight because um, I don't know, maybe because I'm unbiased to the sport of boxing and its rich history that maybe, you know, some of the focuses have interest in other combat sports, even though, kickboxing and MMA, I mean, it's been around for a while, man. It's been around for a while. And by the way, Bruce Lee would be proud for these type of matchups, right? In particular because Rico, he's the top dog, man. He's the undisputed champ, or at least he's been repping the heavyweight kickboxing world. The whole glory brand of combat sports for at least a good 10 years, right? So it's a bona fide matchup between the top dog in boxing at heavyweight, which is Alexander Usyk. Former undisputed champ. I think right now the only other guy that got the other belt is newly crowned Daniel Dubois with his nice win over Fabio Wardley this past weekend. But you know, the reason why I like this fight in particular with Rico is because one, I like the athleticism, the dynamics, in that he's not going to be as fluid as a Tyson Fury, but he's got that heavy mass, probably the same as like Anthony Joshua. And we've had fighters in boxing. I should say fighters, man, because their background does come from kickboxing or MMA. A lot of fans forget guys like Dillian White. Um, what's the other heavyweights? Or the Russian cat, Povetkin, man, Alexander Povetkin, Russian cat. Chris Algieri, Sergey Lipinets, and if I'm thinking of, I think I said Big Baby Miller, right? Yeah, Big Baby Miller. These guys came from a kicking background, man. They were also kickboxers, and some went to be champs, man. So as far as the athleticism, comparing Chris Algieri and Rico Verhoeven, it's probably not a good comparison. But guys, man, Rico Verhoeven's been repping the kickboxing world for a hot minute, man. So he's more bona fide than all the guys I just mentioned. So that's why I like the matchup. I know to some they just still consider an exhibition fight, but I think it's bona fide, and I like the fact that the WBC they acknowledged Rico's position to win the strap if he gets lucky by some sort. And damn, I already want to talk about the techniques and the dynamics. Does Rico have a chance, man, to pull an upset in this fight? It's gonna be hard, man. I think Rico's biggest challenge against Usyk because Usyk's nice, man. He's a mover. He's a southpaw. He's got power on both hands. He's given guys problems, man. He gave Fury problems. He gave Joshua problems. Um, but as far as like the athleticism, hey, put it this way, because sometimes we're too biased in boxing and we like to patronize the other combat world. But if Usyk was in there with Rico, man, in a kickboxing match, Rico would slaughter him with kicks alone. Because Rico, what I like about him, he reminds me of like a Jose Aldo back in the day, man. Jose Aldo would smash you um, with kicks to the body, your shins, your legs is nasty. And the weight that Rico's got, believe it or not, that guy can sweep you from a distance and you'll fall. And those kicks would hurt, man. I don't think Usyk would like that. He'd be game for that. Let me see a quick shot here. He says he says, "Where's this match? Yo, it's gonna be in Egypt, bro. It's gonna be in Giza, right? Giza, Egypt. Hopefully not. Hopefully the fight still goes, um, but here's the thing, man. Because guys like Dillian White, if I even mentioned him, but Dillian White, big heavy guy can go 12 rounds against champions, former champions. Big Baby Miller too, Big Baby. He went the distance with Andy Ruiz. Some people thought that Andy Ruiz lost that fight, even though I thought it was a good draw. What's another one? Povetkin, of course. So Rico's a proven fighter in a different, combat category where he also has to focus and balance his, his striking, kicking, all that weight. So, and he's gone like a nice 5 rounder with what I don't know if it was Bother Harry or this other Moroccan cat, man, other big ass dude. It might have been Bother Harry that he went the full 5. What's that guy's from Morocco, man? The other guy, Sadiq, right? Sadiq, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Anyways, man, what Verhoeven, what he's got to focus on is to go the distance in this fight. That's gonna be the biggest struggle because, unfortunately, because Usyk, it's his game, man. He's the undisputed champion, in my opinion. Verhoeven's gonna have to prove a lot, man. Verhoeven's gonna have to go to Usyk. That itself is already a mental breakdown, man. Does he have to? Yes. He's the challenger. His part of the world's being patronized, right? Because it's kickboxing. I have a debate on that. I think they're both equal in their own parts. But if Verhoeven can withstand 7 rounds, he might have a chance to go the distance. He might still lose. But check it out. Here's what Verhoeven's bread and butter. I do like his short uppercut in the middle. I've seen Joshua have success with some minor uppercuts or shots to the body with an uppercut, right? Tyson Fury, right? That left uppercut, the sneaking. So we know Verhoeven's got distance. He's got a longer reach. Um, he has a really good high guard, and he has experience taking high guard kicks, man, from opponents in his category. Yo, there's a lot of weight with kicks, man, a lot of weight. So that might be some plus sides for Verhoeven. He's always got to have his guard up, man, in most instances. And you know, try and commit to the body, man. Not like side punches to the body. I think if he does that, he's going to get countered, and that's where Usyk's going to have a lot of success. Because Usyk's going to have success in this fight relying on counter punching. Verhoeven should know that. He should know that in this fight. So, in my opinion, what I like about Verhoeven too, the guys that he's fought in the past, man, going either with Badr Hari or what's his name? I just mentioned his name, Sadiq. When he gets hurt or when he gets clipped, Verhoeven can come back and edge it out, man. Believe it or not. So that's one thing is that Verhoeven is he's game when it comes to fighting, and that might be like an advantage to him in this fight. Doesn't mean he's gonna win, of course. I'm still picking Usyk, but there's little intricacies that maybe Verhoeven can exploit, and that is to shots to the body. Smother the distance, smother opportunities where Usyk likes to tee off, man. Because when Usyk's in that rhythm, when he comes with combinations again, man, Usyk's got power on both hands, and we saw that with Tyson Fury. Um, but in those instances when it happened, that's when Verhoeven's gonna have to close the distance and make it a fight, guys. That's one thing I like about Verhoeven. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. Sergey Lipinets, fighter, man. Povetkin too. Uh, Dillian White. I mean, Big Baby Miller, right? Guys, I should probably mention those guys because they're in the higher weight class, like Verhoeven. And of course, they went the full. They can go 12. They can go 10 rounders. So why can't Rico, right? Proven champ, proven undisputed champion in his weight class. And I like how Rico does emphasize that body mass makes a difference. All right. Does Usyk care? Nah. Usyk's a heavyweight now, uh, proven undisputed cruiserweight champion, but he's able to carry his power up to heavyweight. All right. But we've seen guys like Joshua hurt Usyk. We've seen times where Tyson Fury even hurt Usyk. So I think there might be a chance where Rico could hurt if he plays his game right. He could hurt Usyk, and I really recommend that Verhoeven's gonna have to go attack the body, man, but in the center. Also, I like Verhoeven's his ability to parry jabs when you try to probe him to the body. There's many fights where guys try to probe to the body, and I like the way he's able to flick parry it off. So Verhoeven has a pretty good ring IQ for defensiveness when guys try to probe him to the body. And I'm talking about like spear jabs, which I believe Usyk's gonna do. And I think what boxers or elite level boxers, what their um, I would say their major advantages over kickers, right? Kickboxers, MMA guy, is that they like to set up sequential shots with the 1-2s, and that's what Usyk likes to do, man. Usyk likes to feel that range, with his right, and then either go down, go upstairs, and then follow up with that mean left hand, with that long crossing left hand, right? But guys, man, we just saw upsets, man. We just saw us upset energy, man. Recently, we had um, David Morrell, man, getting stopped by what's this guy named Chelly, man, right? Because he's a fighter, man. He's coming to fight. What's another one? Ah, yeah. So Faber Wardley's chopping overhand against Daniel Dubois, right? Anything could happen, man. In boxing, if Rico is gonna say Nico, if Rico can have that one hitter quitter, man, against Usyk because of reach, we might have some success, man, in this fight. But I don't think Usyk's gonna play that game. He's not gonna probably want to shell it out. So, in my opinion, what Rico has to do is calibrate to go the full 12 rounds, man. That's gonna be so hard for him to do. It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight, and I think even Joshua kind of emphasized that too. That a lot of guys they didn't give Joshua a lot of credit because of his mass, and that he could still go championship rounds you know, as he was doing with Usyk, but he just couldn't pull it off. And he even expressed that to the public. Usyk told Joshua to his face, yo, strength, it doesn't matter. It's all about skills and whatnot. So if Rico can have a good game plan to go the full 12 rounds and conserve that energy, right? I think I said 7 rounds, but if he can go 9 rounds, that's when Rico's gonna have to press the gas, man. You're gonna have to press the gas on Alexander Usyk and try and go for that stoppage because you ain't gonna outbox Usyk. You ain't gonna outbox him, man. As far as speed, obviously it's gonna go to Usyk, but I think as far as like when it comes to fighting, when it comes to fighting and overhands, I think Rico has a better shot than what Usyk offered to the public, or what even Anthony Joshua offered to the public. Because unfortunately, with boxers, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but when it's like chess matching and boxing, when it's chess matching and boxing, sometimes the rounds drag out, man, or the action drags out. And I'm not sure Rico wants that in this fight. I don't think Rico's going to want that. I think is something to prove. He's going to come to prove that even a legendary kickboxer can dethrone an undisputed heavyweight champion in boxing, and that's what Rico's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to chop to the body to the center, go for those short uppercuts, man. Because Usyk does like to high guard as well, man. So we'll see, man. I'm excited for this fight. I'm excited for this fight. I'm definitely gonna tune in. Who knows how much it's gonna cost at my end, but right now, I'm still obviously picking Usyk, but you never know, man. With the upset, we might get some good things from Rico Verhoeven. Again, guys, champions, boxers in the past with a kickboxing background have had success to go the full 12, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see how the drug testing is in this fight as well. So shout out to both, man. May the best man win. But this is a very important fight, man. It's way better than like Mayweather versus Conor McGregor because Conor McGregor wasn't really holding it down the way Rico is holding it down in his respected sport, which is kickboxing, of course. And another attribute that I like is that aside from MMA, the 4 ounce gloves, obviously, Rico is used to the 10 ounce gloves and above. So he's used to that weight, man. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Again, guys, may the best man win. For Al Cuerpo Boxing to the